Okay, so I've been running the stage with my friends. I just got Shadow. Alright, so I'm gonna go see what this guy actually does, because I'm a little confused on how he works. I don't even know how many runs I did. I think that was like, I don't even know, 4 runs maybe? I hope it shows it. Let me see. Um, so 3 clears. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty quickly. That's very, very quick. What's his Evo item? I'm pretty sure it's this one, 150. I could probably buy it as well, but I don't want to evolve him just yet. I'm gonna see what his passives do as well. So you need no takedowns. This is Smith John, okay. So, and he only has 1 attack on this one. Buffs all nearby allies by 10% damage and 5% range. That's just his passive, okay. And then he's a blast. Okay, I couldn't remember what he was before, but he does 1 damage. Let me level him up real quick. Can I not feed this guy? Or is that because I was evolution? Oh, it's right here. Let me feed him. Boom. Okay, so yeah, he does no damage. This guy's just a buffer for now. I'm gonna get him some good stats, like some Z's, and see what I can give him. Delusional boy. I think I'm gonna just get rid of the Ragnar stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not even thinking about Ragnar right now. Or I can do this Gohan. I am definitely not using Gohan anytime soon. Where's Gohan at? Yeah, I could just do this Gohan. Boom. And then delusional. There's literally nothing else I need. So I'm not like forgetting anything, right? Yeah, I'm not. And boom. Smith John. So he's a, what's it called? Blast unit. So this guy might be my best blast unit, even, I mean, Gogeta's also a blast unit, but I don't have him, so. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, my mic was really, really bad in my showcase, so I don't wanna, end up leaving my video sounding like that. I hope this sounds better, please, because I just wasted a lot of time. But I guess I'm gonna just bring this guy. Yeah, so you saw me evolve him. He's 2,000 to place. On to max him out completely, he's 107,000. What's it called? To completely upgrade. And he's like one of those, what's it called? Goku units, right? So I said Goku units. He's one like yeah, he's like the Goku unit. So he has like a swap type of thing with the gauge. So this is Smith John. This is his 3 passive. So this unit gains a gauge on attack. The gauge fills by 12.5%. When this gauge is filled, this unit can then press the unlocked active ability to swap to its counterpart. On entry, damages all enemies in range by 80% of this unit's damage and buffs damage by 40% for 30 seconds. Gains the unknown element on attack. If this unit has already attacked that enemy, increases the damage of that attack by 5%. If the enemy has more health than this unit has damage, this unit deals 40% more damage. This is what all his attacks look like. Boom, 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 it's a lot of hits. And he doesn't get another attack until 5, and it's a smaller cone. The other one is a lot bigger, like it's like the Chahe attack, where when she's on her final upgrade. This one is just, strings, he throws it, and it's like another one. Last one. So, okay, it did both of them at the same time. It's like he does a slam on the ground, and he does a punch. And he does 23,000, does 23,000, wait, no. Basically 24,000 every 4.5 seconds with 44.3 range. Yeah, he doesn't really have any passives where it actually, he gains extra stuff. That's when he's in Shadow's form, or like his actual form where he does that. But before I do that, I'm gonna show you Shadow. So let me just get him. Yeah, let me just get him to be able to swap when Shadow is on placement or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you can see all of his attacks. Okay, so let's swap him. It says it was me. This is when he goes into Shadow. You see? Boom. This is what his thing looks like. Pretty cool. Yeah, he does 3,000 on placement every 2.7 seconds with 29.8 range. And then he gets a new attack called Atomic Shot, and he does like 17k every 5.3 seconds with 39.5 range. And then on upgrade 9, he gets, what's it called? The full AoE attack, and it's I am atomic. Boom, and then, you know, the cool stuff. And he gets this ability where it's all range atomic, and it does 50% times the amount of swaps this unit has done in damage to all enemies in range. So let's say I swapped 10 times right now, and this was his damage. 35,000 times 5, or let's just say once he gets to 40k. So if he gets 40k, it would basically be a 200 k nuke, right? And these are his passives. So this unit gains a gauge on attack. The gauge fills by 12.5%. When this gauge is filled, this unit can then press the unlocked active ability to swap to its counterpart. On entry, it damages all enemies in range by for 150% of this unit's damage, and buffs range by 30% for 30 seconds. Whenever this unit gets a takedown on an enemy, gains 0.5% damage and 0.25% range, up to 100% damage and 50% range. So yeah, and this unit is immune to debuffs and increases damage dealt to the enemy based on the percentage of their HP missing. So it's, if you ever played AWCD, there's a passive called Decay. So let's say a boss is at 1 million HP out of 2 mil. He's basically going to do more damage depending on the percentage of the difference of the HP. So if basically 1 mil of 2 mil would be 50%, so he would do 50% extra damage dealt to that enemy. So 50% extra of this. So this guy is strictly a boss killer, correct? But the thing is, this ability right here, all rage atomic. So it's like an infinite type of nuke, right? He's even cheaper than Aizen. He's actually a pretty cheap unit in my opinion. But I mean, he's 3 placement, so you can't really upgrade all of these 3 on a normal stage. But if you're doing like a story stage, this guy would be honestly amazing. I feel like you would be really, really good for a lot of stages. But yeah, if you're not running Monarch on infinites, I don't know if it's better for Monarch or not because of this. Because let's say, because it's a global cooldown as well, right? So let's say you do it on this guy, and then you have another guy, the other 2 swapping constantly. Like, I guess your nukes over time are gonna get stronger and stronger because you're letting one build up completely, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like, I guess that's the only benefit, but I don't know. Like, you also want to keep switching, right? But if you keep switching, he's gonna lose his Lord of Shadows, where he basically gets 2 times his damage. Because you see, he's at 57.36k. If you had Monarch, I think that's like around 230k, something like that, which is really, really good. But if I were to swap, right, boom, he's not doing it. Watch, like when I go back, he's gonna lose all of that damage. So you want to keep swapping so your all range atomic is stronger, right? But you also might need to not swap if he's your main damage dealer, you know what I'm saying? Because you're losing 2 times on damage if you're constantly swapping. It's very weird. I don't know how to personally utilize this to the maximum potential, but yeah. So I didn't actually show this assassination. So he deals 600% more damage on the next attack to the highest enemy HP in range. So if you had 30k, remember how like you just walked in with 30k because of this? I don't know if I read this right. Wait, did I read these passives? Boss killer. That's pretty much it. So now let's swap. So you see he's only doing 28k as soon as he swaps. He gets these takedowns though. We got 30k again. So it's very weird. It's very weird. Let's do all range atomic so you guys can see. So this is actually pretty cool. Watch. So the entire screen gets purple. He says I am the all range and then atomic. If you watch the show, like, you know where this is from and stuff, of course. But yeah, I mean, Sid, one of my favorite characters of all time. I don't know if I'm gonna reroll on him just yet. I do want to reroll on Goku first. And then I would decide. But he's blast on Shadow, right? And for more stages, I don't know if he's even gonna be better than Gogeta, because I mean Gogeta is a Vanguard. But I mean, he seems good. Like I want to say he's good, but let me know what you guys think. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be biased or anything. And I don't know if I'm just, you know, undervaluing what he does, because he does seem really, really good, like for sure. But without Monarch, I think there's a lot to be desired. I mean, if you have Ethereal, you can run him in Infinite, but for like story stages, who knows? I mean, that's a lot of damage. That is a decent amount of damage for a non-Monarch unit. And if you don't like want to swap or anything, like that's really good. 50k, 50k is a really good amount of damage, I feel like. And then if you place all 3, it's like, what, 300k? I don't know if you get that in regular story mode, but hey, bro, I mean, that can be a lot. Like, that's like 150k every time they attack. You know, they do all I am atomic. I mean, if they're in shadow mode, of course. But yeah, I don't think there's much else to show. I mean, this is the cosmetic. He has, like, you know, purple aura around him, and you have the mask. You know what I'm saying? So pretty cool, I guess. And this is the animation, like his hand is up, like he's, you know, it's like a fist. But that's pretty much it. There's not much I can really say at that point, you know. But this is him, man. Oh my gosh, my eyes, bro. Pretty cool unit. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. You guys think that he's better than the DBZ units? Probably is. He probably is. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.